현지 해설자들도 부상에서 복귀한 안세영의 승리 행진에 놀라는 분위기입니다.
안세영 rolls on here at the Kumamoto Masters Japan after a very good win.
배드민턴 세계 1위 안세영의 부상 복귀 국제대회인 일본 구마모토 마스터스. 대만과 중국의 강자를 가볍게 따돌리고 8강전에서 만난 세계 15위 태국의 수판이다 카테퐁. 이 게임은 다소 불안한 모습이었습니다. 안세영은 7대 11로 끌려가다가 연속 역점을 뽑아내면서 승부를 원점으로 돌리는 놀라운 모습을 보여줬고 이후 박빙의 승부가 이어지다가 후반에는 뒷심을 발휘하는 모습을 보여주며 관중들은 물론이고 외국 방송 해설자마저 깜짝 놀라게 만들었습니다. 그 후 이 게임은 대한민국 안세영의 시간이 되었을 정도로 상대를 크게 압도했습니다. 그럼 지금부터 자세한 경기 모습을 함께 확인해 보겠습니다.
Really hope that her knee is fine now and she's good to just, carry on with the rest of the season. When I first heard the news, I was concerned how serious it was going to be, just because you never really know. Brilliant shot. This tournament going forward, some of the other tournaments later in the year. See China Masters next week and Tour Finals.
It was really interesting, Chris. Yesterday I saw her.
She's got to have such a big focus on it. With the rehab, you've got to be so disciplined.
Yeah.
You can't miss anything because she cannot risk making it worse or the injury not improving.
Give you that context if you're wondering when that was. Final, and then the Japan Open round of 16. Tumbling on that. Bad news for
she's a pretty complete player. Incredible pickup.
oh wow.
Big win. She's playing incredible at the moment.
Dong lost her last 3.
Brilliant shot.
Chris, Chong tucked away earlier this morning.
And Young just slightly isn't quite reading. I even saw it in some of the other mixed doubles.
Successful.
Singapore. Service judge.
Opportunity. The mix, as we said.
Has a better. Yeah, much better from it.
Three in a row for Ansuya. Well, there you go. Four missed the European leg and, as we said, the Korean Masters.
Great shot.
Wonderful. Shinichi.
Know your mind and your body.
She's got 10 titles this year alone.
Just incredible. Just thankful that the injury was an incredible statistic. Because it is so hard to win week after
week in, week out, right?
Just because it's so many matches, so much time on court. Incredible pickup.
Oh, how well was that? Just going back to that, really pull out too many tournaments this year.
No, not at all. I mean, she's young, so she does have that on her side, which I know sounds silly, but it does make a difference. That's brilliant. It's finding the balance is one of the most complex things.
Right.
And possibly she didn't quite find that, possibly just bad luck. But it's a combination of maybe the two that resulted in the injury. I'm just very, very thankful that she's back playing again, because it's a thing when you've had as much success, which.
Now, as much as we've been
Very high level.
just not too long ago. Style.
She's not quite talked about as much as some of the others.
That's good. For large.
Brilliant.
Oh, very.
Second language or their second language, just because things aren't quite as smooth or as easy to get the information across, which is the integral part. And if you've got the knowledge ball,
Translation.
that's the thing, because when you're coaching behind the court, you get almost the blink of an eye to pass on the information clearly, precisely, and correctly. Brilliant, Francia. Place where you can talk and
It's
comes out in
immediately
the correct language, yeah. One of these things is really, I feel like she's got all this. And even there, and this is the then ends up winning the point from her. Look at this, I mean,
I'm curious, because laymen like us, we would get so annoyed when shots that don't go our way.
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you have to. She's just on a half point from the break in the first to now. I mean, especially the second game, the way she's come out. She's in control. She's dictating, but this is the difficult thing now, because she played an incredible shot. She's in trouble. She still lost the rally.
Still lost rally, yeah.
And you start to question everything you're doing. Now you see more
That was a
mistakes.
snap.
The only way she wins the point is.
And
It can take, it's hard to say exactly what it can be, but anything can happen. I've had someone in the crowd shouted something in a negative way towards me, but it frustrated me that much. I felt
It spurred you.
the fire, and fired up, and my motivation, and it sounds ridiculous, but something very small can happen to have such a different outcome. And this
there's a moment to reset, but it might be too late by then.
The big thing is you've got to try to instill belief in your player, and by that I mean if the player starts to like delay, because there's doubt in your mind. Doubt is the worst thing in badminton. One by one, as in just take 1 point at a time. Don't try and think the overall situation. Just keep a brilliant shot. And this is what I mean. She has to
just each point at a time. Yeah.
This is the thing. The score to that. So in every rally, you have full focus during that rally only. Oh, there's a big gap there.
That was their last
mistake.
7-point margin at the moment.
Doesn't take a crazy risk, but it wins the point from it because the quality is so good.
The lead.
She's on the back foot all the time. Whereas we saw in the beginning of the first game, she was reading everything Anse Young was doing. Brilliant. Yeah.
All too easy at the moment, Anse.
Even that pickup.
It's going to go out.
That's the thing, even so they were. She was on the floor.
Wow.
This is.
Whopping 14 match points here. Anse Young. So, Anse Young.
경기를 치르면 치를수록 더욱더 강해지고 있는 안세영의 경기 모습. 여러분은 어떻게 보셨나요? 언제나 안세영 선수를 응원합니다. 여기까지 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.